Hello to all my beautiful earth signs tuning in today for your May 2020 general reading. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you for the love and support that you bring to Soul Embers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll never tire of telling you just how grateful I am to be part of such a beautiful community. If you're new to Soul Embers, my name is Andrea. I hope you find whatever it is that you seek here. Uh, Everything you need to know, how I go about doing my readings, how energy timing can be applied, what to do if the message doesn't resonate, the disclaimer, and of course, my contact details to those of you that would like to reach out for a personal reading. It's in the description box below, so check it out, guys. So, I've already shuffled and started channeling your energy, guys, and I feel that your senses are heightened. Those of you that I'm connecting with, I really do feel you have withdrawn your energy overall in every aspect. I feel you've become more of an observer rather than, executing anything at the moment. There's a lot of assessing that's going on, and your 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 senses are heightened. There's this inner knowing. Your intuition seems to be really fine tuning itself. I feel that you can pick up on people's energy a lot more than what you used to, and you're in a position now where you have the type of control that you're able to balance out yourself, as in where you're willing to invest and where you're not willing to invest energetically. But that won't start from, let's say, conversation and compromise. It starts from the get-go, from when you enter a room or when you start a conversation with, let's say, if it's work related. I feel that you would observe, you'll take that information, you'll take it in, you'll sit with the energy, and you will really assess how it's going to contribute to your future. So there is this sense of really tapping into universal consciousness and analyzing as a collective the people you associate with, where they're vibrating at. And you're making decisions, guys, that are very with a lot of foresight, let's say. So you're looking at a collective group of people and you're saying, okay, it seems like the common denominator here with this group of people that I've been associating with is so, so, and so. This does not align with the future that I want to build, or it does align, let's say, however it fits for you. So if it doesn't align, I need to withdraw my energy to this extent. I don't need to cut them off. I just need to withdraw my energy to this extent and redirect. I feel that you're in a planning phase. You are starting a new journey altogether. But your new journey doesn't come like the fool at the beginning, where has so much courage, faith, foresight, and hope that, can take on the world. It's more of a, I have learned many lessons, I'm a lot wiser, and I'm very realistic now. So this is the type of energy of the earth signs that I'm connecting with for the month of May. Shall we pull out a card? Let's pull out a card, guys, and see what's going on. You're almost there. I feel you're coming to a completion. Things are going to start making sense. It's almost like you're reaching the crescendo. Everything is heightened. I can't reiterate that any more than what I have. It's almost like everything has peaked in every aspect of your life. Loss has reached its peak. Financial, let's say, abundance or financial loss has reached its peak. there is this sense of there is nothing more left in this space where I'm currently in. I need to move. And there is a lot of reflection on the heart space, on the words that we speak. There is a lot of pain associated, I feel, with this point in your life. The wisdom that you've gained and the ability to really earth your energy and give birth to this new chapter, because you are definitely going to enter something new, like I said, as the Fool does. But it's almost like you've been the Fool, you've finished that journey, and now you're ready to take on a life in a whole different way. You do not want to repeat any past, let's say, what you would view as mistakes. I would say lessons, okay? So you've learned those. You don't want to go back there. There is nothing there for you, and you won't go back there because those karmic debts have all been paid off. So we've reached this point now where you're just standing with the world at your feet and opportunity in front of you to think about how to go about being resourceful, how to apply that wisdom in a way that you can get the fulfillment that you need. And it all comes from a space of wisdom, that self-examination that I'm talking about, the enlightenment that I'm feeling you're starting to gain through your connection to the cosmos, to that cosmic connection. You know, the crown chakra and the third eye chakra are really fine-tuning themselves, and so flow is starting to really come through, and enlightenment is really starting to happen. So you're starting to look for your higher purpose, for your, I guess, life mission. It's come to the point for you guys where you're like, okay, so it is definitely, I've gained enough to know that these are the areas that I really exceed in and I can do well in. So I need to find a way to apply those in my life, because I have the determination, I have the will, I have the wisdom, and I have the experience behind me to now move and push forward at another level. You know, really bossing up is what I'm getting. This energy here that I'm feeling has come like from the base. It really has. You've been through that phase of really your course, your stability was a very shaken at one point, and so you've been through that journey of, you know, I guess in whichever aspect of your life this fits, you know, of anger and retaliation and sadness and realization, and then you reflected and you took responsibility and you started your healing, and then you started to rebuild and resurrect yourself. And so now you've gone through the release, and so here we are reflecting on all those past hurts, but there is hope moving forward. You know, those words that hurt your heart, that disappointed you, that the areas where you were let down, you've overcome them. You've built, you've worked through that, and I feel you're starting now from a cellular level. All right, let's read the definition for this card: self-talk. This is a high energy card, and it is directly related to how you are treating yourself. Note how the teeth inside the mouth point inward in the image. Your guides are telling you that it's time to work on being kinder to yourself. It is important that you become aware of your self-judgments and inner dialogue. It is time to start consciously talking to yourself as if you were your best friend, using kindness and compassion. You do this for others. Now it is time to do it for yourself. Wow, that's amazing. So what I'm getting here with the messages that I'm channeling is that a lot of you may have reached this point, and it's out of sheer determination and will to never give in and never give up and just keep persevering like a soldier. It's almost like you've trained for the war, you went into war, you had the goal in mind of what a better day looked like, that gave you the hope and the faith, that gave you the strength to work through that war, let's say. And now that you finally overcome it, I feel that you're looking back and you're holding yourself responsible for not knowing better. You're holding yourself responsible for being vulnerable when you should have been a lot more, let's say, you should have pulled back your energy. I feel that you're holding yourself responsible for giving of yourself way too much and for not being respected. For those of you that invested so much into other people and they weren't reciprocating, and all you wanted was their love, their acknowledgement, you wanted their kind words, you wanted their nurturing, I feel that you may have stuck around for too long and compromised your own personal power, hoping and praying that they would respond in a way that would feed and nurture you just the way you fed and nurtured them. And so I feel that you're holding yourself responsible and you're blaming yourself for lowering your vibration, for having so much faith and hope in others, and for not paying attention to your intuition, to not allowing yourself to connect to your higher self, and allowing the power of your mind to take over your gut instinct. And so now you're here, but you know, this wisdom has come from a place of pain, as I say, but it's also coming out of a place now of personal judgment. You're not giving yourself any more space for error. This is what I'm feeling. However, it's very important as you set out to start this new journey and to really give birth to a new type of energy and a new cycle, where there is a lot of abundance. I really, really do feel there's a lot of abundance. You will not, you will take calculated risks, guys. You will not make the same mistakes. You've just got to trust this process that you're now about to go on. But being too hard on yourself means that you could potentially be not allow others the opportunity to shine, not allow others the opportunity to show you that they are worthy. This type of energy, which is, through judging your own self and not necessarily judging or criticizing, but let's say through being so hard on yourself and expecting only the best moving forward with no error, with no room for any more error, means that you're not allowing anyone else the opportunity to come in and build with you, beside you. So just be aware of that as you move into the month of May, that when people do come to you and they are going to offer you opportunity and stepping stones on your journey, be aware that if you are blocking yourself through your own, let's say, through your own way, you don't want to make those same mistakes. Let's say you won't allow them to come in and show you that they can be a stepping stone. You won't trust that. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Yeah, very, very, like I said, I truly do feel that you guys are definitely sitting very comfortably in a space where you can sit back and look at what isn't energetically going to be a positive factor in your future. Very analytical, very clear-minded and detached from emotion. So as you go through May, you'll be able to exercise this new aspect of yourself, and it will give you confidence to keep going. You will continue to further connect with your higher self and use your intuition. However, I keep on getting pulled back to tell you guys, be careful that through that inner dialogue of really putting yourself, holding yourself responsible and not allowing yourself any room for any further what you would call errors or mistakes, or anyone hurting you or trying to sabotage you or trying to hurt you, I don't know how else to say it, you may end up allowing your mind to play tricks on you and overpower you, which could potentially block your intuition. So be mindful when you walk into a room. What I'm hearing is when you walk into a room, let's say, or when you're faced with situations and you are going through that process of analyzing, allow your intuition to flow, allow it to guide you, and try and marry up this analytical side that will eliminate any energy that could potentially hinder you with what your intuition is telling you. If your intuition and your gut instinct is telling you that there is something in someone else that could be of benefit, be open to that, because they may come in and you may think that they're not of benefit in one way, but the more you get to know them, you might find that they'll be of a benefit in another. Okay, it doesn't mean that you can't allow people in and explore what they can bring to your world, right? It can be contained though. You can contain this now, guys. Yeah, definitely. Very positive energy, very, very positive energy. You are going to restore. I truly feel that this is all about heartbreak. This is all about disappointment in the heart space. This is all about loss. This wisdom has come from a place where your earth was shattered from those that you held dearest to you, friends, family, or intimate relationships. And I really feel that you pulled back your energy where enough was enough, and you stopped communicating, you stopped investing, you stopped trusting, you stopped trusting yourself, you built those boundaries. You felt that you couldn't be available for anyone or anything until you felt you were safe enough, and you had built these boundaries that enabled you to sit in a position where you can gain the wisdom and be in the position you are today. So the message is, please take the time to acknowledge how far you've come and how much you've learned, and to be able to be in this position where you can energetically pick up on other people's vibration as a collective is extraordinary compared to what you were. And the universe is going to give you the love that you feel you have lost, that emotional fulfillment that you feel you have been robbed of. You are now practicing self-love. You are respecting your heart space. You are respecting your journey. And as a result, the universe wants to give you more of what you are manifesting and creating, which is absolutely beautiful. So the only way you can go about accepting this on a wider scale beyond yourself is through collaboration and cooperation, and allowing others to come towards you and show up. You will not be attracting people that you used to attract anymore. You are not there anymore. So they won't even come near you. They won't even be attracted. That type won't even be attracted to you anymore. We're talking about a completely different type of energy that you're in. So you'll be attracting a completely different type of energy, people that match yours. And where those ones that don't align with you will come, they'll quickly fall away, because they'll see that there is nothing of, there is no common ground there. There is no gain. There is, they come in, if they come in with a certain agenda, and it doesn't align with yours, well, where they're going to go? They're going to leave, right? They're definitely going to leave because they came in with an agenda. Maybe before you were in a space where you were very loose and relaxed with a type of, you weren't quite sure exactly what it is that you wanted. You didn't have those boundaries in place, like we said. Whereas now, you definitely do. All right, guys. Well, I hope you found that helpful. Please do comment below. I love reading your stories. As I always say, not only am I nosy, but it helps me better connect with your energy for my future readings for you. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you for next month's general reading. Bye, guys.